Hello again. Yeah, it's still me, because I did just film 2 intros back to back for this declutter series because, as I've said already, and you can probably tell, I am not very well. So this is just the intro section for my main collection, my main stack of kind of my collection of makeup. I don't have a very large collection. If you're new around here, by the way, hi, nice to meet you. And if you are returning, then thank you very fucking much for coming back. As always, it is not normally like this if you are new around here, but I have been suffering with a really bad ear infection. So I have not been able to film anything this week, and this was all pre-filmed stuff, so I figured, sorry, I figured that I would just put a little intro at the start so you know what it is, and next week hopefully I will be back to just filming my normal stuff. Basically this is the main section of my makeup. I don't have a massive collection of makeup. I like to keep it quite succinct. I like to keep it so that I'm hopefully using stuff, but as you will see in this video, stuff seems to accumulate very quickly and I don't use it. So that is why I decided that I would do a declutter. My name's Alana, by the way, and I'm from Scotland, and these intros are so all over the place, but I'm just no welding now. And I'm away to sit on the couch again. As I said, ear infection, I'm all off balance. I'm just sitting on my bed now, but I'm gonna go and sit on the couch with a cup of tea and not do very much else after this today, and that's it. That's pretty much it. I just can't. I hope you respect that, I hope you understand that. I'm sure you've all been sick before. I'm actually a nurse, I'm not usually the patient, so this is very odd for me and don't fucking like it. I really just want to get back to normal now, to be honest with you. Anyway, this video is going to be my declutter of my main section of collection of makeup. It's part of a little declutter series, so that hopefully next week when I'm feeling better I can do a shop mustache video. So I'm going to leave that with you, and if that sounds like your kind of thing, then just keep on watching. So rolling on for part 2. As you can see here, I've got like this big old, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Jiffy box, plastic container, storage box type thing. And this on the top here. This does not fit inside this, annoyingly so. So for that reason, I'm going to go through this first and then we'll tuck into this. But let's start off with this one on the top here. So in here, this is all kind of liquid lipsticks. This is classic kind of tube type lipsticks. Lip glosses here. Gel balm type, like sheer lipsticks. Up here, lip glosses again. Oh, lip oils and lip glosses, sorry. And this is all lip crayons. This is all eye stuff here. So this is all eyeliners. This is cream eyeshadows, pot eyeshadows, things like liquid eyeshadows. And then here I have some loose stuff that doesn't really fit in anything. Some liquid liners, some lip liners, some brand new mascaras, things like that. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with liquid lips. There's quite a few. There's actually like a whole set of these bourgeois ones. This one's slightly different. A couple from NYX, I think, and then this one here from Collection. The collection is not expansive of liquid lips. I am quite good at trying to keep things a little bit more compact, but I have to be honest with myself here, there's still ones in here that I haven't used for quite some time, so we're gonna give this a bash. Let's start off with the bourgeois. Okay, so are they in order? I hope so. So the bottom one here, this one is Happy Nude Year. The second one is Peach Club. This one is called Nudist. And this one here is called Ravie en Rose. But I think the Ravie en Rose, this was one of their Soufflé de Velvet. It's just like a sheer colour. It is probably something that's kind of up my street, but I can't remember like why I stopped wearing this. Was it because I thought, well, it basically could be this one sheared out? I don't know. It's slightly more pink toned than the Peach Club. Long story short is, I think Peach Club is definitely getting kept because it's probably the only thing I've got in this kind of colour. It's definitely like an orangey, can be peach, but also kind of rust toned. So I'm going to keep that one. I don't think I need to keep both of the nudes. I think I will probably keep the lighter nude one because the other one is a little bit purpley, little mauvey, and it's not really my cup of tea, so I'll pass that one on. But the Réveillon Rose, that even though this is like the Soufflé de Velvet, I kind of feel like I don't really know. Yeah, I probably won't reach for it. I've got other kind of corally tones for the summer. It's not doing very much, so I'll probably get rid of this one as well. Next up, I'll choose these three from, two from NYX and one from Collection, because they're very, very similar in the packaging anyway. Alright, so that's them there. The top one is this one here called Prague, then this one in the middle is called Ibiza, and the Collection one is called Caramel, I think, so at the bottom there. I'm definitely going to pass Caramel along. It was one that I got part of like a free gift with purchase type thing. I have never had it on my lips. That is basically the first time I've ever really swatched it. It's not really my colour. It's a little bit too, I mean, it looks kind of a warm brown there in the camera, but it has an element of greyish to it almost. So yeah, I'm probably going to pass this one on to someone else. The other two I actually really like. They're very slightly, this is almost like a slightly luminousy pink. It's very, very bright, and this one is much more of like a slight hint of a wine purple to it. Even though it doesn't look purple, it's still kind of berry toned, and it would potentially be something that I would wear, so I'm going to keep the two NYX ones. I also have this NYX one, which is in, oh, what's this called again? Cherry Skies. It is a very, very deep, as you can see there, like blood red, deep dark colour. It's gorgeous. It's a colour that's right up my street, but I have to be honest with you, the wear time on these ones, these suede, liquid suede ones, they're not very comfortable on the lips as a liquid lip. I wasn't that into them. I had two of them and I kept this one because I like the colour, but I probably have a lipstick that probably does the same job as this now, so I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, another NYX one here. This was, I'm sure, in a yearly favourite at one point. This is, oh, what's it called? Group Love. And it is a gorgeous, oh, it's not coming out. Oh, I wonder if it's too old now. A gorgeous red colour called Group Love. But it looks like, oh, there's some squeeze coming out there. Yeah, that's it there. That's a little better. But I think potentially it might be a little too old now. Gorgeous though, right up my street, right kind of red. Again on camera, slightly orangey, but in real life it has a slight blue tone to it. Not quite as orangey as it's looking there on camera. And I really did love this. These were lovely, lovely lipsticks. I unfortunately just haven't used this in the amount of time you should. 18 month, I've probably had this for about 3 years now. So yeah, probably just needs to go. And then I have this one here from Douglas. It's like a clicky pen, and I'm actually wondering if anything is coming out of it. Oh yeah, it's only coming out round the sides though. I don't know if you can see that. It's not coming out on the top, so that again potentially shows me that I should probably be getting rid of that. This was like another liquid lip kind of weird situation. It looks very shiny, but it says it's like a soft matte effect, but I actually found them to be quite shiny. It was a strange one. Again from Douglas, which is a European brand version of a Sephora or an Ulta, Boots or Superdrug type situation. So yeah, like, it's nice, the colour is nice, but I don't think it's that far off Jamie Genevieve. It's messy as well, the actual packaging, it's kind of messy already. That's just all dunked up on the lid there, so I'm going to get rid of this. And finally, I've got this little bit of room here for these two. These are probably two of my more fancy liquid lips, if you want to say that. This one is from Lancome and it is called Beige Vintage, and actually I wore this quite recently when I was doing kind of a Valentine's-y look when I was pre-filming. And actually I think it's gorgeous. And I just remembered how much I really like these matte shakers. The matte shakers and the juicy shakers were really nice from Lancome, so I will be keeping that. And this one here is Roseland from NARS. It's one of their liquid lips. And again, it's almost like that greyish pink colour, but it's quite nice. I quite like it. Still smells good, still smells like milk chocolate buttons or something, still smells all that sweet vanilla way, so I will be keeping both of these. So these are all the ones I'm going to declutter. Unfortunately, I cannot pass any of them on because they're either too old, kind of not very nice. Oh, tell a lie, this one I will pass on to someone else, but these ones will have to go into the bin. Oh my god, my hand is so stained from that Group Love one now. Alright, so moving on to now like kind of bullet lipsticks. Again, like I said, not an extensive collection. The MAC ones I am going to keep. One is in Lady Danger and Chili, both reds, although, do I need Lady Danger? It's one of these ones that it's just a little too orange, whereas chili is a kind of more brown red. Oh, I don't know, it's a little deeper. Maybe should pass on Lady Danger. Just seems like it's a classic and I don't want to get rid of it, but we'll come back to them. We'll come back to them. Okay, I'm definitely keeping chili. I'll come back to Lady Danger. This is a Lancome one. I don't know what the shade is. It just has a number on it, which is 185N. I don't know. It's like it's quite nice actually. The packaging and everything was nice. I think that's what it sold me on it. It's got lovely like little rose engraved on the back of it, and it is again a blue red. It's right up my street for a type of red lipstick. But I'm going to be honest with you, I have so many red lipsticks and I have not used this. I've not utilised this enough the way that I should have. It's not getting enough love, so I'm going to pass this on to someone else, definitely. This one here is a Maybelline matte and it's called Red For Me. Again, really nice red lip. Ooh, nice red lipstick, but I don't know if you'll see that on the camera there. Probably not. Can I bring it closer? It's got a little bit of sweating going on in the bullet, and if I'm honest with you, this was, yeah, can you see it there? This was given to me as, again, part of like a free gift situation. It wasn't really, I picked the red one obviously, but I don't necessarily need to keep it. I think this one will just go in the bin. Two here, this is a very, oh, this brings back some memories for me. It's well used as well, you can see. So this is Shame. Oh my God, look at the state of it. Oh my God. This is Shame from Urban Decay. Can I even swatch this for you? Hold on. I'll roll it down a little. It's a really, really dark, like vampy plum red colour. It's also sheeny. It's not a matte. That's what I kind of used to love about it. But as you can probably see, this is not looking healthy at all. Can you see that? Oh my God. See, this is why, A, you shouldn't buy too much and not use the stuff, and B, check your stuff regularly and get rid of it if you need to. Although, did get a lot of love, did get a lot of use, you can see there. So that is definitely going in the bin. This one is from number 7, and I've never really, like, I like number 7 foundations, but I never really like got into other areas of their makeup quite so much. This one has been relatively used though. You can see it's definitely got a good chunk out of it, and it's in Deep Rust, and it is a really nice like kind of orangey rust colour, and I think it's Stay Perfect, so it's got a little bit of a matte colour to it, but very, very soft and creamy, very wearable for a rust. Like, it's kind of a muted rust. So actually, that might be one that I need to reinvestigate again. This one here is from Burt's Bees, and it is in Blush Basin. I really loved this colour when I got hold of it. I'm just checking all the bullets now. Yeah, that one's fine. I really, really loved the colour of these when I picked them up, but I did quite like the nude tone of it. It is nice. It's a nice lipstick. Am I wearing it enough? No. But do I want to get rid of it? Probably not. I don't have loads of nudes. I've got more reds, so in the grand scheme of things, it's not like I've got lots of nudes there. I've got a few favorited lipsticks in my vanity that you would have already seen, but let's just keep a hold of that one. It's like a shinier version of Glossy Cake almost. Yeah, keep that. These here, as you can see, these are the Clinique Pop lipsticks. These two are exactly the same. It is Cherry Pop. Cherry Pop was my favourite red lipstick for a long time, and you'll probably see here that this one is a nubbin. Like, there's nothing left of it. It's such a gorgeous blue toned red. I love it. It's so nice, very comfortable, kind of has a shine to it as well. Really like it. So Alan's mum, you can see how much I've used of that one. Alan's mum bought me that one year for my Christmas because she's like, I know she loves that lipstick. So this is a brand spanking new one. If I'm honest with myself, I think I will probably pass this on to someone because yes, I adore this. I love this. It's such a nice lipstick. It's one of my favourite lipsticks. I imagine it will be able to be picked up again at other times, and there is still a decent amount in that in the last maybe year and a bit since I got gifted this. I didn't get gifted this. It was maybe not Christmas 2020. It was maybe Christmas 2019. So I haven't went through this to then start using that. So I think logically I'm just going to end up keeping this one because it is a favourite, but passing on the new one. The other two, this one is Party Pop. It's like a salmon pink, I should say. I don't know if I'll keep that. This one is a little mini version as well. I got in a kind of giveaway situation. Not giveaway, free gift situation, and it's called Sweet Pop. It's a pink that I will never ever wear. It's just not a colour that I would ever wear, so I will probably pass this one on to someone as well. I'm gonna keep Party Pop, because as pinks go, potentially that, like a salmon pink, that might be one I would wear. I definitely won't wear the other one, so we'll get rid of that. Oh, this is actually a liquid lip, even though it's from NARS. I wonder if I've just put it in there because it's this is one of their, what do you call it, Power Matte lipsticks, and this one is in Star Woman, and it is a gorgeous red colour, but it's very inky. Even the packaging is so inky. These are really inky, and as soon as I put it on my hand there, can you see how it's bleeding into my skin? It's yeah, I think I maybe pass this one along as well, because it's a gorgeous red. Look at the bleeding on that already. Now it does dry down to matte, but yeah, I think I'm going to pass that one on. And lastly, this one from Erdem, again another red colour. Got a problem. And this one is in Blood Flower, and again just a really nice kind of, almost not as blue toned as the Clinique one. It's a little bit more orangey, but again just a really nice beautiful red colour, kind of Christmassy red colour, to be honest with you. So I will keep this. I will keep this anyway because I love the limited edition packaging and everything on it, so I will keep this one. Alright, so not quite as successful there. I mean, I'm looking at the MAC ones and I'm like, should I keep Lady Danger? Am I being stupid? It's so orange. It's just so orange that it's probably not going to be one. Right, let's get rid of Lady Danger. Pat my little MAC lipstick. There we go, that's what I'm keeping. This hand is just, it looks bruised now. We'll go into this one next. Okay, so next up I have lip oils. And let's do lip balms at the same time, just to cut some corners here. Alright, so lip oils and lip balms, but these, some of them are seen and sold as lipsticks, but I feel they're that more sheer balm effect. That's why they're in this section. My two Pat McGrath ones, one is in Clear and one is in Flesh 3. I will be getting rid of none of those because I really like them. This is my NARS Afterglow in Orgasm, and I have to say, look how much of that I've used. I've used loads of that. I really like this, really. Now there's not really much point in me swatching many of these because, as you can see, it's just much more of a balm. It's just a really sheer pink glow effect, but really like that. Will not be getting rid of that. Love it. Look how much I've used of that. Feel proud of, I should maybe take this one out, especially for February, for Valentine's Day. That one, that could be a project pan right there. This one from Revlon, this is an odd one. I cannot for the life of me remember where I picked this up. It is in the colour Rose 830. And it looks like I've probably had a pretty good pop at it. Looks like it's had seen better days, but let me just swatch that one. So there is a lot more of a kind of stain there, but again, it's just that balmy effect. It's all right. Don't know if it's something I would instantly reach for that often. I think I'm going to have to admit defeat and just say I'll put this one in the bin. This one here from Collection, I'm sure I picked up as well. What colour is this in? Berry Blush. I picked this one up because I thought, would it be a dupe for the Glossier ones? No, it's not. It's nothing like them. It's definitely much more shiny, sheeny, and probably a colour that I just wouldn't reach for, so I'm going to probably pass that along to someone. Alright, so these two here from Kiko, they're coloured balms. One is in Papaya, that's this one, and it's the one that I've just put here in the end, and the other one is in Raspberry, and that's this one here. They are definitely kind of coloured balm effects. I think what I will probably do is get rid of the Raspberry one, because to be honest with you, I've had them a wee bit and the Raspberry one looks like it's doing that funny thing, the coating on the outside. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of the Raspberry one because it's doing that funny coating thing, but they are actually very nice balms. I've actually probably used more of the Papaya one, and on the outside it doesn't have that funny effect as of yet. So I will probably keep this and use that in the summer because I quite like those. They're really nice on the end there. If you can still get them, I would recommend them, just to use them a bit more often than I have. The two e.l.f. lip oils I've probably had quite some time. I think I will get rid of this one. This is the Berry one, Berry Kiss on the side of my arm there. It's nice, but I probably have other options now. I probably don't reach for that this often, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I'll maybe pass that one along. And this one, this is Nude Kiss, although the top, annoyingly, the packaging is buggered. I really like this to top lipsticks and things. I'm gonna get it off for you. There we go. It just needs an extra kind of squeeze. You can see it's just the packaging's cracked there. But that's the Nude Kiss there. And it is just like a lip oil, and I quite like it for topping lipstick, so I don't think I'm gonna get rid of that one. These two here from You Do You, I have a whole video on this collection. I probably would reach for this one a lot more, and as soon as I'm getting rid of that Kiko Balm, I think I'll keep this one, which is Smooch, and I will get rid of this one, which is Blush, because Blush doesn't really have any kind of colour to it whatsoever. It's just a clear oil. So I think what I will do is keep Smooch and get rid of this one. Then this one here is also, sorry, I had to give it a shake. This one here is also a lip oil. This is from Lancome, and this is their Juicy Shakers rather than their Matte Shakers. And the colour of this is absolutely stunning. And again, because it's an oil, it's very easy. I know it doesn't look much on the arm there. It looks a little boring, but it's just a juicy, like orange, gorgeous, just lovely. And it is in Grapefruit. So I'm going to keep that one. I do reach for that every summer. And this one here is from Fenty Beauty. It is their Slip Shine lipsticks, I want to say. Yeah, Slip Shine in Tang Thang. This is so reminiscent of those Kiko ones, but maybe with a little more pigment, just a little more. But I would say, if you don't want to spend your money on Fenty, then go for the Kiko one. But obviously that is very much under whether or not ethically you're happy with that. I know Fenty are maybe a nicer brand for a lot of people, but they are very, very similar. So just if you're interested in these, go and check out the Kiko ones. If not, I completely understand. This is really nice and I will be keeping a hold of it, but the Kiko ones are very, very close dupes. That was a lot easier wiping off the lipstick hand still looks like it's swollen and sore. And finally we have lip glosses. So this one here, Dandelion from Benefit, I've had for so long. I couldn't tell you how long. It's nice, but do I need to keep it? Is it like anything else that I do not have? Probably not. It's not really anything spectacular. I will probably pass this along to someone else. I don't really need to keep it. This one here is one of my Gloss My Heart glosses that I made myself, so I will be keeping that. The same with these two as well, actually. These are both Gloss My Heart and I made them myself. You can buy the kits. I have included them in my indie brand kind of roundup. I've included them throughout videos on my YouTube very recently, but also I have a whole IGTV on like what I've made and things like that. So go and check them out if you fancy it. But Gloss My Heart are a brand that I absolutely love and I'm not getting rid of these. This is a number 7 lips. I think this was a gift, possibly. There's not even a colour on it or anything. It's just a red high shine lip gloss. Again, probably not something I desperately need to keep a hold of. Oh, it's very red though. Very red and very glossy. Wow. So I think what I will do is I will pass that on to someone who will get much more use out of it than me. This one here, Pillow Plump Sexy Motherfucker. This is the clear one from Soap and Glory. I will keep a hold of it. It's clear, but it's a plumping gloss. And this one here is Too Faced Lip Injection, as we all know. This was actually a relatively recent purchase in the last few years, but because I was doing a 2020 versus 2010 makeup, and this would have been what I would have worn in 2010, so I think I will pass this one on. And Too Faced aren't a brand that I don't really want to big them up anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that one. As I said, pass this one along as well. And this one here is from Dior, again a gift. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. The packaging is gorgeous, everything about it is beautiful. It's a red, I love red lipsticks, but I was so appreciative to get this. It was so kind of the person to give me it. It's in J'adore, just their original red, right? Thing is, it's kind of like Power Matte ones that I just mentioned in my liquid lipsticks. It's quite liquidy, but this one is so glossy and it is a beautiful colour. It's so up my street for the colour. Unfortunately though, it does not dry down. It stays that glossy way to the point that it's almost messy, like it just gets everywhere. You can't even, it smears, it never dries down, which is just a real pain in the bum. and it's Lacquer Plump. So I think it's supposed to have like a plumping aspect to it as well, but I am definitely going to move this along because I don't use it because it's so messy, even though it is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think I've had it on my lips once. Like, no, this is just messy. I have other products that don't cause as much mess, and that's really unfortunate because I think it's a beautiful, beautiful colour. It's right up my street, but it's just too messy. Okay, lip crayons, lip pencils, if that's what you want to call them. The Beauty Pie lip pencils that I do really enjoy are in my vanity because they're something I use more regularly. Maybe I will swap a few out of here, I don't know. Alright, so that's them there. So the top one is Brick Red, the one in the middle is Chubby Stick, but it's Chubby Stick Intense in Roomiest Rose, and the one on the bottom is just the normal Chubby Stick in Strawberry something or other, what's it called? Super Strawberry, this one here. I probably think I'm going to get rid of the Super Strawberry one. This was a free gift with purchase. The other two colours I really like, and I quite enjoy them. It's probably one of the things I actually really do enjoy from Clinique is their Chubby Stick, so I'm going to keep hold of them. These two here from Burt's Bees. There we go. Nice again, but let's be realistic. How many times have I reached for them? Probably not that often. I will keep Napa Vineyard because I'm an absolute like addict for red lipstick, and get rid of Sedona Sands just because I haven't reached for it for a while. And the last two, one is from MAC. It's one of their patent polishes. Now this is one of the ones that like over the years I've used every single winter time, although this winter I didn't peel it out. This is in Ruby, so it's like a really nice shiny kind of easy draw on. Oh, there we go. And it's like glossy as well. You can't even see it now. There we go. Like glossy, kind of sheer, but plum ruby colour. It's really nice. I don't think I'll get rid of that because I've used it over and over. This one here was from Alverde. It's a European brand. I got this when I was in Budapest. No, talking rubbish. Got it when I was in Bratislava. So this one here is much more, it's like a matte, and it's a matte with like a brown orange undertone. I do like it, but I think the dupe Glossy Cake is very, very similar, so I think I'm going to get rid of it.